Good morning, students. We are going to begin with networks. As we have discussed few of the topics of networks in the earlier sessions, today I am going to continue the chapter. So let's revise what we have studied. Computer networks are used to connect two or more computers together. What is the purpose of joining of these two computers? Which means we are going to share our views and ideas, thoughts publicly or with each other. So, what is communication system? Communication system is a collection of individual communication network which are going to join together. So, first point was network components. What are the network components? We have discussed it earlier as well. Let us revise the same network. In network components, we have sender, medium and receiver. Then second point was transmission medium. As we discussed, transmission medium can be wired and non-wired. I hope you all remember the wire and wireless mode of both the things. Then coming to transmission signals. Now this is a new one which we have to discuss. Transmission signals. These can be categorized of two types. Transmission signal, A part is analog. Analog signal, which simply means that data is going to transfer in human voice in the air. Human voice in the air means whatever we speak, it is going to transmit like this. If you happen to see, means if you are having a book in your hand, you can see there is a graph of analog signal drawn like this in your books. The curve is very smooth over here. The curves are very smooth over here, which shown the sine waves over here. Right? तो एनालॉग का मतलब क्या हुआ? जब हम बातचीत करते हैं तो डेटा बातचीत के माध्यम से ही ट्रांसफर होता है. It's a medium to transfer the data in analog. Second mode of signal is digital. As you know, computer is a digital device. So the data transmission mode is digital. So you can see there is a figure again in the books which is drawn like this. Means the data is transmitted in the forms of blocks, not in the mode of analog signals. So what is the difference between these two? As mentioned over here, continuous signal transmit the data with a fixed period of time. No changes have been made. But in digital data, the data is transferred in the mode of 0 and 1. 0 and 1 stands for what? You must have remembered this thing. 0 and 1 simply means off and on, जो बाइनरी लैंग्वेज में कहा जाता है. Okay. Another difference between the digital and analog data is analog data are continuous, means the data is transmitted with the help of sine waves, S-I-N-E, sine waves, whereas digital data requires a square wave information. Okay. And in digital data, the data is transmitted in binary forms. So that's it with the transmission signal, which was a third point in your book. Coming to the fourth point, that is communication resources. How we are going to communicate? Communication resources again can be wired and non-wired both. Wired and non-wired both. So, in communication system, data can be transferred. Transferred means send or receive. Data can be sent or received with the help of wired or wireless medium. The mainly source which are involved in this communication resources are broadband. In broadband, internet access with a very high speed of 256 kbps और ये मैक्सिमम जाती है 25 mbps. What is kbps and mbps stands for? kbps stands for kilobytes per second, whereas mbps stands for megabyte per second. बताने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप लोग को इसका आइडिया है ऑलरेडी, as we have discussed in the previous sessions. तो सबसे अच्छी जो कनेक्टिविटी होती है, again repeating, broadband doesn't mean it's a wired connection. Broadband simply means wired or non-wired, both. So for this, high capacity cables, that is optical fibers, are used for this broadband connectivity in the wired connection. So it has changed the remarkable speed of internet actually. Now coming to the Wi-Fi system. Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity, FIDELITY, wireless fidelity, which means it is going to transmit the data anywhere with the help of your mobile phones. Even if you are having a strong Wi-Fi, you can play games with the help of Wi-Fi. And nowadays we are having this online classes available at your places with the help of Wi-Fi. Yes, it directly enables the services with a short range only. It cannot go through the large ranges. And lastly, we are having Bluetooth. Bluetooth is one of the latest technology which enables a wireless communication within the range of 1 meter to 100 meters. You can connect few devices, means 1 or 2 devices, with the help of Bluetooth. We can transmit data, we can listen to the song, we can play games with the help of Bluetooth. That's it with the end of the session. Let me quickly revise what we have studied today. Today we have discussed the network components. It is sender, medium and receiver. Then transmission media, we are having wireless and wired both. In wireless, we used to cover radio waves and microwaves for communication. And for wired based, we are having twisted pair cable, coaxial cable and optical fiber, in which optical fiber is the most costly one. In transmission signal, which is the third point over here, we are having analog signal and digital signal. In analog signal, we used to work with sine waves and all, and in digital signal, zeros and ones are being used, right? And lastly, for communication resources, I spoke about broadband, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. That's it for today. Wait for my new lecture over computer networks. Thank you so much everyone. Keep studying. Stay healthy.